Hey, I remember, I'm selling packs at the kitchen. He my slime, he my all day. Hey, we at the top. I know you heard the melodies. You thought I was talking about MO3, but I just felt that it was shippable. We had to talk about this shit. If you don't know, I believe it was a Michael Made song. We had Chief Keef and NBA YoungBoy on the song, and the internet is just like, how could this be? How is it possible? Let me give you a quick history, though. If you was paying attention to this drill shit in 2014, we all remember Chief Keef. I don't like blah, bang bang. We all remember that type of shit. We all remember that time, niggas want to dress to dance like that. Of course. With that being said, right, of course, I don't know exactly how it was, but there was a little bit of a falling out between them boys. Of course, when Chief Keef got his money, he went to LA doing this thing when he brought like 4 homies with him. And then I believe one of the guys got locked up. They was trying to get some bail money. It wasn't working. And basically, they was like, oh, Chief Keef forgot about them. He forgot about the hood. Probably, allegedly, what could have led to his home being broken into, and which was crazy. The fake niggas took baby clothes is crazy, but regardless. That situation did transpire. So it got to the point where even like people like Dirk and shit like that, like, they didn't necessarily say effing, but clearly you could tell, like, yo, it wasn't like how it was before. Like, niggas, like, it wasn't fucking with him like that. You know what I'm saying? So, of course, when you cool with these niggas, like, y'all kind of cool with niggas, like, whatever happens, of course, the situation happened with K.A.Vuitton or whatever have you. Again, I don't know if y'all was on the best of terms before bro died or y'all was cool. I don't exactly know what was happening or what was going on with the situation. But anyways, with that being said, right, of course, King passed away, Quando around the Lul Timm situation. And then we get to the point now that you doing a song with YB. Of course, we know YB, he fucks with Lul Timmy and Quando Rondo. We seen him bring Lul Timmy with him on tour. You know what I'm saying? They performed that one song in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? Because the old King situation happened over there. They went a little crazy, you know what I'm saying? So people is looking at you like, hey, isn't that your man's and this and that, how you doing a song with him? Because, again, and then Von was just a nigga, like, again, never knew this nigga. I didn't know this nigga in life, but he was just a nigga that you look like he valued loyalty. So if that, you cool with the nigga. I'm not saying y'all is, like, locked in like this, but, like, you cool with the nigga enough to say, yo, that's my friend. At least, like, basic level, that's my friend, that's my partner. If dude's squad or his close peoples was the one that got rid of your mans or your mans by association, again, as a fan or even just a nigga that's like kind of in the know, it's like, why the fuck would you associate with a nigga that did that? Respectful. Like, it's just certain shit. That's why niggas are looking at him. Now, Lil Tim came out to try to explain the situation, but even still, like, if niggas from O Block is looking at Sosa like, nigga, what? That's some bullshit. I understand, because it's like, yeah, man, like it's a situation though. Cause like, you knew these niggas from the mud, bro. It's different. It's not like these industry friendships, and you could just say, oh, it was an industry play. Niggas trying to get money, yada yada yada. Fair. But the fact that, like, yo, nigga, I been knew you before the fact. You know what it is. Sure, we I guess aren't the closest as what we once were, but there's some level of camaraderie and respect that should be there. It's not like it was a proper beef. I know they weren't fond of each other, but I swear it got to the point that not necessarily it was squashed, but it was kind of like, all right, bro, it ain't that serious. You know what I'm saying? So, again, it looks away. But I just want to hear what Lil Tim has to say about this, because I get it to a certain extent. But yeah, so YB and Chief Keef collabed on a song called Rooms, and some listeners are happy about it. This is because YB famously has beef with Dirk and K.A.Vuitton, who Sosa has known since he was a kid. This has led some to question him to question about his loyalty. Though many are coming to his defense, Lul Timm, for example, recently took to social media to share his thoughts on the unexpected collab. According to him, people are getting worked up over nothing and should have better things to worry about. All that crying and ish about a effing song, he said, as seen in the clip. Come get some effing money. Like, bro. Like, nah, bro. It looks away. We not gonna act like, I could understand being a nigga like, bro, we lost Vaughn. I'm sad as fuck. You know what I'm saying? We might not be the best of terms, but it's like some certain shit is like, why the fuck would you do that? And you still could fuck with a couple of us over here? Like, you know what I'm saying? Why would you do that? It's different if it was just like, F y'all forever. And then you did that. It's like, okay, cool. You know what it is. So, like, I can't say that's whatever. News of Lul Timm's comments comes just a few days after YB hopped online to give an unknown rapper a warning. He claims that moving forward, I did a video on that. Y'all could go check it out. But anyways, again, if that's all Lul Timm said in the video, I'm not posting that here because it's just a basic response. Sorry. F you, he declared. Oh, that's what YB said to the other rapper. Sorry. Before that, it was reported that NBA YoungBoy was upset at K.A.Vuitton. Okay, we skimming through this. Yeah, we just talk shit. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Optics-wise, it doesn't look the best. It's like when I was talking about the Lil Russell situation. Again, what Lil Russell was saying wasn't wrong. It's just the timing of this coming out, it wasn't the best. And what I said at the end is like, you can have your opinion, but you also have to look at maybe, the timing of this coming out wasn't the best. And you have to cap to that a little bit. Because again, not to say that you're not valid to speak your piece, but it's like, okay, this timing and all this Nicki Drake shit. Like, yeah, there's just so much other shit. And I don't know, niggas ain't fucking Rock Nation. But again, story for another day. But yeah, it just wasn't the best optics, bro. I ain't gonna cap. It wasn't the best optics, but again, we will see. We will see what goes on with this shit. We seen the Herbo situation when I don't know if it was his son or somebody asked him like, oh, would you do a song with YB? And he like, nah. And it was kind of like he was playing the cue for the camera, and it was like, yeah, why the fuck would he do that? Like, yeah, it's like, come on now. You're not gonna act like that shit like was cool. Shit, if it was Herbo, it would have been way more backlash because y'all niggas was fly. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, with that being said, what do y'all think? Y'all already know what it is. It's your friendly neighborhood cat A signing off for today. The Black TJ did while doing this thing. My name ring bells like Quasimodo. Hit like, subscribe. You try and hit a little bit more, you heard me. And I'm gone. Slime some peace, y'all's gang. Aye.